Guys, so today I've got this super sexy sultry Valentine's look for you. I've seen a lot of YouTubers and makeup artists using pink eyeshadow for Valentine's Day, but I just wanted to do something that was really sort of traditional and sort of a classic look for anyone to wear, especially if you know, don't own any pink eyeshadow or whatever. So I just thought this look would be great for Valentine's Day or a date night, or even going out with your friends, whatever you're doing. Base this look around 4 different eyeshadows, one being from MAC, another being from MUA, one being from my Brow Bar palette, and then one being from my Naked 2 palette. So it's a really simple, easy look to recreate. So I chose 3 lip options with this look. It's a variety of different products used in this tutorial, a lot being from the drugstore and a few being more high-end brands. So yeah, there's a variety of different things, whether you're on a budget to whether if you just spend your money on makeup like I do. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please carry on watching. So I've moisturised my face, primed it, filled in my eyebrows and primed my eyes. So I'm just going to start off by applying a base shadow to the lid, and I'm actually using this one by MUA and it's called Fudge. And this is just going to be our base for all the other eyeshadows to apply on top of. It's also matte, which is really helpful when having to blend out the other colours. Just applying that all over my lid up to my brow bone with a big fluffy brush. For the transition shade, I'm going to be using MAC's Uninterrupted eyeshadow, and this is just a matte brown eyeshadow, which is perfect for the transition for the other eyeshadows to blend into. I'm just applying this through my crease, windscreen wiper motions. So just back and forth, back and forth. I'm just applying more of that shadow just to build up the intensity. Next I'm going to be using the shadows from my Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Tease. And I'm just going to be taking that on the outer corner of my eye just to deepen up the shadow we've already applied. So just applying that on the outer part of my eye and slowly just blending that in. I'm just going to start slowly dragging that towards my crease. I'm then going to be taking the shade from my brow powder palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade here in the middle, which is more of the grey tone brown, just on the same brush. I'm just going to be applying that where I just applied the shadow from the Naked 2 palette. So just lightly blending that on the very edge and slowly dragging that into my crease. And just keep building up them shadows till they're the intensity that you want them. I'm then going to be taking the fluffy brush we used earlier to apply the base shadow, and I'm just going to blend all them eyeshadows together, just so there's no harsh lines. I'm then going to be taking Uninterrupted eyeshadow again, and I'm going to be applying this to my lower lash line. This is just going to help define the lower lashes. I'm then going to be using my Rimmel Scandal Eyes Kohl Kajal pencil in the shade Black, and I'm just going to apply this to my tight line. So if you didn't know, that's actually like your top waterline of your eye. And once that's applied, I'm just going to curl my lashes. I'm then going to apply some eyeliner to my top lash line, and I'm going to be applying the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner. And instead of applying a wing, I'm just going to apply a thin layer of liner, as although I want the eyes to be the main focus of the look, I don't want to go like too overboard, and I know a lot of people find it quite hard to apply a wing, so just a thick line of liner. Even though I said thin line, I didn't mean thin, because I just can't do a thin line. I've taken that all the way into the inner corner, but obviously if you have smaller eyes, then I wouldn't really recommend doing that, as it will close them up a lot, unless you want them to look smaller. But if you want your eyes to appear bigger, never take it into the inner corner. Once you've applied some liner, you just want to coat your lashes in some mascara, and the mascara I'm going to be using is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Mascara, and this is in black as well. I'm then going to be taking some of that kohl liner again and applying this to my waterline. And again, if you have small eyes and you want them to appear larger, then cancel out this step. I'm just taking that into the inner corner again. I'm then just going to be taking that same brown shadow that we applied earlier, and I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line. And I'm just sort of smudging that in to that liner as well. As you can sort of see the difference. My hair keeps getting in my face. As I apply that, I'm sort of just pulling it into that liner, and I'm just sort of smudging that underneath my eye. And then applying some mascara to my bottom lashes. I'm now just going to be applying some eyelashes, and I'm using the Illamasqua Lush lashes, and I've been really loving wearing these at the moment. They are really voluminous and really thick, so you could opt for something a bit more natural, but I just think these go really lovely with this eye look, and I love big lashes, so please ignore my hair, it's wet and I look like a tramp. The glue I'm using is the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. So I'm just applying my lashes, and I'm just applying these ones with my fingers. And then I just sort of put it in place with my tweezers. That really didn't make sense. And I am going to be making some videos about how to apply false lashes and like how I apply them and all my sort of tips and tricks. And also I'm going to be making some videos for the people that don't wear false eyelashes and, you know, just like to wear mascara, as I know like some people find them really tricky to apply and everything like that. So that's what the eyelashes look like. They are really big and dramatic, but I just think they look really nice with this look, and they just make it look really sort of super like sexy. And yeah, I'm going to be clipping my hair back as I'm going to be applying my foundation, and as you can see my hair is wild. As you can see, it looks really glamorous. So the foundation I'm going to be using is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation, and I actually picked this up when I was in America, if you saw like my America beauty haul, and mine is in the shade medium 53. And as this is such a like a full coverage and like thick consistency foundation, I'm going to sort of like thin it out a bit, make it a little bit less heavy, and I'm going to be using my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to spray this on my brush. And the brush I'm using is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I've been really loving this brush to apply foundation with recently. I'm going to dot this on my face. You only literally need like the tiniest amount. This foundation actually matches my fake tan, so it will match my neck and not like the actual shade of my face. It does look really yellow on camera, like to start with. I promise you it doesn't look like that in person. On camera I look like a Simpson. Once I've applied my concealer and everything, I'm hoping it will look a bit better on camera, because on camera this just does this foundation no justice. It's literally like one pump and it's done my whole face. You can't actually get this in England, I don't think, but if you live in America then I'd highly recommend like going into Sephora and picking this up, because it's amazing. And I love it just as much as my MAC Studio Fix, especially when you mix it with the Fix Plus. With other foundations I only literally have to have about 3 pumps at least, especially with the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I find that I have to build that up quite a lot to get the like coverage and everything. So the concealer I'm going to be using is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and mine is in the shade NW20. And I've just applied that underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to be applying a bit of the NYX HD concealer sort of on top of that, and this is in 02, so this is really light. Just going to apply that like around that, as my Pro Longwear is running out. So just in the places I would normally highlight. I use the Pro Longwear one as obviously if you're using this look for Valentine's like in the day, then you want something that's going to sort of last all day, and I find that the Pro Longwear concealer lasts all day without creasing. So, and it's got great coverage, so I love it. And I haven't made like a really crisp line like I normally would with my eyeshadow, as I want it to just sort of look really sort of like sultry and like effortless, and I don't want it to be like really super sort of glammed up today. Just going to set that concealer in place using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'm just using the banana shade here, and I'm applying that using my Real Techniques contour brush. Just applying that underneath my eyes. This will just stop the concealer from creasing or anything, and to just help keep that coverage. I'm just going to bronze up my skin the tiniest amount using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun, and I haven't actually used this for a long time in a video, so. And the brush I'm using to apply this is the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going to lightly contour my face, and I'm just using the Anastasia contour kit again with my NARS Eater brush, and I'm taking the middle shade here, which I believe is called Fawn. I can't actually remember, I'm sure it's Fawn. You can contour with any matte bronzer you own. I'd recommend a matte bronzer, as a shimmer sort of defeats the purpose as you're trying to build a shadow by contouring, and if you use the shimmer then it would just look like a hot mess. So yeah, always use a matte bronzer when contouring. For blusher, I'm going to be using one by MAC, and this is in the shade Petal Power, and this is a mineralised blush, hence why it's in like different packaging. And I just think this is the most stunning blusher ever. It's just got gold shimmers running through it, and I'm going to be applying that with my Real Techniques stippling brush. As we have quite like dramatic sort of dark eyes, I just want to lift the cheeks up a bit by applying like a pinky shade, as I just think that'll look really nice and girly. For highlighter, I'm going to be using MAC Soft and Gentle, as I know a lot of people own this product, and I think this would just be beautiful for Valentine's Day, as it's really nice and girly, and it makes it look like you have amazing cheekbones. For my brow bone highlight, I'm just going to use the shade Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette, as I want to keep the eyes matte, but I just want that tiny little bit of shimmer on the brow bone. And voila, just the lips now. So first of all, I'm going to be applying some lip balm to my lips, and I'm just using one by EOS, and this is the Coconut and Milk, I believe. I picked this up in America as well. It's just pink and white striped. And to be honest, you could just leave the look like this and just wear some lip balm, especially if you're going to be kissing anyone. Or if you want to go for a nude lip, I'm going to be showing you a drugstore option, and this is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All. And this is also meant to be a dupe for MAC's Velvet Teddy, and I actually own Velvet Teddy, but I've never really compared them both. So this is the Wet n Wild lipstick. You could go for a sort of more creamier finish, which I'm going to be using the NYX Butter lipstick in the shade Cotton Candy, and this is also a light nudie pink, whereas the Wet n Wild's more of sort of a matte finish. This is what Cotton Candy looks like. And the last lip option I'm going to be showing you is the NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Anna, and this is also a matte finish, but it's really creamy, and it's the most stunning mauvey pink shade. I'm just going to apply that, and that's the Audacious lipstick. So yeah, those are the 3 lip options. You could obviously wear a darker lipstick, like a red lipstick, but I just think a nice sort of nude would go really sort of nice with this look, and I just think it makes it look really sort of super sexy and really sort of pretty. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. As always, leave any video requests in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!